what would be the bigger situations in front of me that are harder.
After all of this time that you waited, if you looked at the category and didn't just jump in because
like they're trying to monetize the material that they're putting out, but
did 50 Cent just expose Big Meech for something we weren't supposed to know? The internet is buzzing with claims that Meech might have been playing both sides, and now he's allegedly pulling up to settle things face to face. Is this about to get ugly? Stay tuned, it's about to go down. The internet is on fire after 50 Cent pulled out some shocking paperwork that has everyone questioning what they thought they knew about Big Meech. For years, Meech was seen as the mastermind behind BMF, a street legend who built an empire. But now, whispers are spreading. Was Meech playing both sides all along? 50 has never been one to stay quiet when he's got dirt on someone, and this time, he's coming with receipts. The paperwork he exposed hints at something that could flip the whole BMF legacy upside down. But here's the question: where did 50 get this information? And more importantly, why is he dropping it now? Fans and critics alike are digging into old court records, transcripts, and testimonies to see if there's any truth to what 50 is saying. But while everyone is focused on whether Meech was involved, there's another key player in the mix, someone who might have had a bigger hand in the game than anyone realized. Could this entire controversy be part of a bigger plan? Or is 50 just doing what he does best, stirring up drama for entertainment? Either way, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. For those who don't know, the Black Mafia family, BMF, wasn't just another operation. It was a powerhouse. Built by Demetrius Big Meech Flannery and his brother Terry, the organization ran a multi-million-dollar empire that stretched across multiple states. At its peak, BMF was untouchable, but when the feds started closing in, the empire began to crumble. The downfall of BMF wasn't just about law enforcement, it was about who was talking behind the scenes. For years, most people pointed the finger at Blue Da Vinci, the only rapper signed to BMF Entertainment. Because he avoided the harsh sentences that many others received, people assumed he had been the one working with the authorities. But as more details come out, the narrative is starting to shift. Court documents now suggest that another person might have been feeding information to the feds, someone much closer to Meech than Blue ever was. If this is true, it could explain why some people walked away untouched while others faced serious consequences. So, what really happened behind closed doors? And why are these secrets coming to light now, years after the case was closed? The answers might lie with one unexpected figure: Tammy Cowens. Meet Tammy Cowens, a name that might not be familiar to everyone, but behind the scenes, she played a huge role in the BMF saga. Tammy wasn't just a bystander, she was Big Meech's business partner. After he got locked up, she was the one making moves on his behalf. In fact, Meech trusted her so much that he gave her control over his life rights, meaning she had full power over how his story would be told. But leaked documents suggest that Tammy wasn't just working for Meech, she was also working with federal agents. According to reports, Tammy was listed as a confidential informant in DEA records. But here's where things get strange. Unlike most informants, Tammy wasn't arrested, threatened, or in trouble. She wasn't looking for a deal or trying to reduce a sentence. She allegedly chose to work with the feds for reasons no one fully understands. The biggest question is why? Why would someone with no legal troubles decide to start passing information to law enforcement? And even crazier, why was she protecting Meech in some situations while throwing others under the bus? This is where the whole situation gets even more complicated. For years, Blue Da Vinci carried the reputation of being the one who cooperated with authorities. Many believed he was the reason BMF collapsed. But when legal transcripts surfaced, a different story started to unfold. Blue did speak to authorities, but there was a catch. He didn't provide any useful information. Court records show that when he was questioned, he only confirmed details the feds already knew. So if Blue wasn't the real reason BMF fell, who was? In a shocking twist, Blue came forward in 2023 to clear his name once and for all. And in doing so, he exposed the real informant, Tammy Cowens. According to Blue, Tammy wasn't just giving the feds minor details. She was working closely with them for years. And the proof? Leaked documents show that she played a role in a major money laundering case, one that helped convict several high-profile individuals. So now, the big question is, if Tammy was really working with the feds, how much did Meech know? Despite all the rumors, Meech remained close to Tammy, even giving her the rights to his life story. But if the leaked documents are true, was she really on his side? Tammy allegedly shielded Meech's name in court, but why? Was it loyalty? Or was she trying to keep her own involvement hidden? Adding another layer to the mystery, Tammy was reportedly involved with one of the DEA agents working the BMF case. This wasn't just some casual connection. According to reports, Her relationship with the agent ended up compromising the case itself. At this point, nothing makes sense. If Tammy was feeding the feds information, why would she protect Meech? And if she was protecting Meech, why was she helping bring others down? One thing is clear, there are too many unanswered questions, and the truth is still buried. Even behind bars, Meech wasn't out of the game. Reports suggest that while in prison, he connected with a major player named Fidel Suarez, who ran a trucking operation with deep connections. Meech allegedly planned to keep operations running from behind bars, using Suarez's network to move products across the country. But the problem? Tammy was allegedly feeding the feds every single move. Eventually, authorities took down Meech's associate, but somehow, Meech avoided new charges, and this has led to even more speculation. Did Tammy protect Meech while throwing others under the bus, or was Meech just lucky? Enter 50 Cent, the king of exposing people. 50 has been vocal about BMF for years, and now he's claiming he has the final piece of the puzzle. But is this really about the truth, or is 50 just using the drama to push his show? With all these allegations floating around, one big question remains. Will Big Meech respond? For years, Meech has stayed quiet about the controversy surrounding BMF. He's always played his cards carefully, keeping his reputation intact while others fell under scrutiny. But this time, the pressure is different. With 50 Cent putting his name in the spotlight and leaks surfacing left and right, can he afford to stay silent? Meech isn't just any figure. His name holds power. Even behind bars, he's maintained respect, and many people still see him as one of the most influential figures to ever build an empire. But this scandal threatens that reputation. The biggest concern isn't just about 50 Cent exposing him, it's about what happens next. With these new leaks circulating, there's a possibility that authorities could take another look at his case. If Tammy's involvement with the feds becomes an even bigger issue, could it open the door for new investigations? Could old charges resurface? And then there's the loyalty factor. Many of Meech's former associates are watching closely. If they start believing 50 Cent's claims, could they turn against Meech? It's happened before. The BMF empire collapsed because trust was broken. Could history be repeating itself? Let's not forget, Meech built BMF on trust and loyalty. It was one of the reasons they were so powerful for so long. But in the world they came from, loyalty is everything. The moment people start questioning if you were really playing both sides, everything falls apart. So, what's Meech's next move? There are rumors that Meech is already working on a response. Some say he's getting word out through close associates, making it clear that 50's claims are nothing but a distraction. Others believe he might use his life rights deal to tell his side of the story. And then there's the wild card. 50 Cent himself. 50 doesn't let things go easily. If Meech doesn't respond, what's stopping 50 from digging even deeper? He's known for his relentless approach. When he sets his sights on exposing someone, he goes all the way. So, this battle might not just be about reputation. It could turn into a full-on war of information. Now, the question is, will Meech let this play out, or will he step up and settle things once and for all? With so many twists and turns, the truth is still unclear. Was Meech involved? Was Tammy really working on both sides? And is 50 actually exposing facts, or just stirring the pot? Drop a comment below, who do you believe? And if you thought this was wild, wait until you see what's coming next.